So thank you, brother Shyam, because I even till today I have not been able to go to work, and I have not been able to do anything. So so to just an introduction about my brother, he was he was a student of Brother Shyam School, which is Sampere School in Imphal. So he had been studying his high school, his whole high school, I should say, from class 1 to class 10. So he had been a pass out, class 10 pass out from that school, from Sampere School. And I myself, I'm also a pass out student from Sampere School. So all our life we have been staying in Imphal, and and all of our most of our friends are like people we have known, whom we have stayed together. Most of them are from the Meitei community. So it's like we consider them like our families. And sometimes when like in a only when we get holidays and all, we have to go to our hometown, which is in Churachandpur, which is in Lamka. So at the time sometimes we have a difficult, I myself and my brother, we have a if, difficulties in conversing with our relatives, our own relatives who are the cookies also, because we have been our whole life we have been staying in Imphal. And we it's like we almost lost our own, like our own languages also. We have been speaking in Manipuri, and so it's been very. So what I want to say is, we have been staying there in Imphal, like it was our home. We considered it our home, our place where we have been born, educated, and everything. Our whole life is there. And now that my brother, the very own people, his own friend, whom we considered our friend, our relatives, so they are the one who killed him. So it really pained, and it's really difficult to take in. So I have been sharing in Twitter, also in Facebook, in everywhere, from the day it happened. So it I most of the people who have shared before me, they have shared all the like the in general, like everything that all that happens to our brothers and sisters. But I will be sharing only about my brother. My Even on the third, when this ethnic cleansings happened on the third, on he was still in his office. He was still working. His My brother, his name is Lemminthang Haukip. You might have seen him. He was Lemminthang Haukip. He working as a tax assistant in income tax in Phal, under the Ministry of Finance, Government of India. When the incident started on 3rd of May, I have asked, and one of her cousin had asked him to, if it's like the situation is going to get worse, please, if you can come and stay with us. But he was not serious, and he said that, brother, it might not be serious. It may be just for the night. So if it gets serious, I'll come tomorrow. So but then the situation, it gets worse. And he was just staying near to the airport. It's like 5 minutes. And on the next day, we even book a flight ticket for him. But from that, just 5 minutes from his quarter, it's a government quarter. From his official quarter, he was staying there. So all this, he was dragged out from his room. He was dragged out from his room. So even we have been, I have been talking to him on the phone continuously from 3rd of May. The whole night we have not slept, and he was also not sleeping. I have also not slept. I was awake the whole night, and the whole day of 4th, I was awake. Even he could not take a blink. He was not having any food. He was afraid that if he cook food or if he do something, the mobs, they would hear him. So he was not having anything. He don't have anything to eat. He was not having eating anything also. He was just afraid, just confined to his room. But these people, because I was having a hope that if he was confined in his room, nobody would go and do any harm to him. But it was just the opposite. And I was expecting at least the people in the quarter, the Meitei people who are living in the quarter, they would help him, but they didn't do anything. And he was there. He had joined newly, so he had not even completed a year in his service. So he was new in that quarter. But these people, this mob, they all gathered, and until the last, till the last moment, I have spoken to him. We have spoken. It was saying that this, the Meitei people, the mob, they are banging on the, they are banging on the post, and they are surrounded. They are entering the quarters, and they are surrounding my building. And he was so scared, and he could not speak properly. And we, and after some time around, after some time, he said this is, I'm so scared. They, if I talk loud, if they hear me speaking, if they hear me talk, they will kill me. So please keep the phone. We'll text. So since there was no network, no WhatsApp, we cannot WhatsApp. So we just text message. And around 3:40 till 3:40 he had text me, and after 3:40 I keep on texting him, but he did not reply. It was then that they had dragged him out from his room, from his official quarter, from his room. They dragged him out, and from a known source where they had, they had told me that he was dragged out from his room and beaten, and he was burned alive in front of the court.
Kim sayo sayo lung neo lo de sayo.
Sahi kahit mo sa sa'yo. Be strong, we're with you.
And while I was tweeting on Twitter, and some close friends who have tweeted regarding my brother, and there was a comment which hurt me. Even till the last, even on that day, I keep on I tried contacting him, but it was not. I couldn't contact him. So even I was still having hope that when some rescue army team had contact me, I told them that he must be still hiding somewhere or under a nala somewhere, or they might have beaten him and he might have been unconscious. And so, if you can find him or search him anywhere in the quarter or outside the quarter or near the neighborhood, please search for him. I requested him. I requested the armies, but they could not find. Maybe because they have seen it and they don't have the heart to tell me that they had done that thing to him. And through a Twitter comment, I have seen that in from one comment that on the next day They were playing with his dead body and they were hanging his dead body in the post, which hurt me so much. He was my only brother. He was my only. We have so many plans. Even though our mom and dad had left us, we had We had so many hopes, so many plans. And until today, I don't. I cannot believe, and I don't want to believe that he is no more. And even in Twitter, our Honorable Finance Minister Sitaraman, she had tweeted about my brother when the Income Tax Department had tweeted regarding my brother. But then it's just a tweet. It just finished there because nothing happens. Just a tweet, one tweet, and that's it. There is no justice. He had They had done to him. They had killed him on 4th of May, and today it's 21st, and nothing's done. So I just want to request or anyone who is, please help me get justice for my brother because I can't do anything on my own. And now it's difficult for us to even go back home. At least we have a hope that a mom, before even though we were studying outside, a mom and dad were there. Our brother, my brother was there with me. So our mom and dad were there. So now that mom and dad had left us, my brother is there. So I have a hope to go. But now that my brother had left me, I have no reason to go back home. I can't do anything on my own. I just want to request everyone, please, please, in every way, please help me get justice for my brother. That's all. I want to say thank you.
Uh, I'll just
Thank you
speak
so
for
much.
I'll just speak for a short time. Uh, I also found this out